Welcome to the Costa Mesa Sports Scene. I am Bob Gibson, and in this episode we're going to focus on the martial arts here in the city of Costa Mesa. So we hope you get a kick out of this story. All right, I'm sorry. Don't punish me for that one. All right, enough of that already. Let's go to the story, because right here in the city of Costa Mesa, karate is thriving, and you too can take a class here.
Karate is a blend of both hands and feet. And it's also designed for multiple attackers. I used to teach agriculture at Costa Mesa High School, and I was an on-campus residence, and I had to go around and supervise at night to make sure all the doors were locked. And I heard all this noise up in the gym one night, checked it out, and it was a karate group going on. And I said, that looks pretty fun. I think I'm going to do that. I signed up the next session, and I've been doing it ever since 1978. It's always been the same style of karate, Shito-ryu, which is one of the four main Japanese styles. We have a good history and a good connection with an international, so Genbukai is international. There's dojos in South America, in Europe, in Japan, so all around the world. Kids who stay at it and stay at it long enough really do see an improvement, not only in their skill as martial artists, but also usually translates into academic performance as well. Over time, their focus improves, their concentration improves. When you got kicks and punches flying at you, you got to focus. Their ability to self-control improves, because you have to have self-control. We can't have people wailing on each other, hitting each other willy-nilly, because then somebody's going to get hurt. So safety, it becomes an issue. We've been very consistent, having about anywhere from 45 to 50 students. A year ago, we were at 70 students. And then I had a bunch of my students reach high school, and I lost them to high school sports. That's the funny thing. We do demos at high schools, and all the coaches want my kids because they have concentration, they have focus skills, they have good eye-hand coordination, and they can just about adapt to any sport.
This is one of the longest running programs here within the Parks and Recs department in the city of Costa Mesa. And it's open to all age groups, and we got a chance to talk to some of these great students.
Karate is really good exercise. It helps me to keep this old body moving. And I like the discipline of it, and I like that it's part of my culture, because I was born and raised here, and so I don't know Japan. And so I like that I get a piece of my culture.
At first, in the beginning, it took me a long time before I actually started advancing faster and faster, because at first I was new, I didn't really understand. I didn't know if I actually really wanted to do this, but as I more got into it, I started advancing faster and faster because I started remembering everything more and more. I'm at the farthest I could actually go for junior ranking, so as soon as I get old enough, I could go for adult rank, but now I'm just helping out, teaching others, but I'm also still learning at the same time, helping my foundation.
As you're teaching, you learn the things you don't know so well and that you have to improve on and do better with in order to teach it better. All right, you guys ready? Line up by rank. So it's very humbling. And at the same time, my kids are a higher belt than myself. And so that gives them a chance to teach me, which I think is a great payoff, and it's great for our relationship, especially as they became teenagers. They had something they could teach me.
lot of emphasis on control in our competitions and not having injuries, but it is still a competition. And people still are throwing punches and kicks. I always stress with the kids the importance of competition is not about winning or losing. It's about going out and trying.
It's nervous because you're outside with other people you don't know. You're out versing other people, but then it's also kind of like fun too. Also, because after all this years of doing karate, it's become fun for me. So like everything's fun for me.
If they make mistakes, competition's the place to find that out. Then they know what they got to go back to the dojo and work on and get better at. All my red belts, for the most part, are A students, because you can't get that far without having perseverance and some concentration and set a goal and stick to it, and that pays off. In school, eventually, hopefully it'll pay off in a job someplace.
You too can sign up for this class and many others simply by going to the City of Costa Mesa website. For the Costa Mesa Sports Scene, I'm Bob Gibson.